Hey everybody, Nick Beato here. This is Rock Blog from May 24th, and I have my special guest, Dr. James here. Dr. James, say hello.
Howdy, guys.
Now, the reason I have a special guest today is I wanted to get a second opinion on a few generational issues concerning the film Wayne's World. Now, James, as a kid, do you remember watching Wayne's World?
I do recall watching Wayne's World. I actually grew up in Aurora, Illinois for quite a bit, so I reference Wayne's World all the time.
Aurora, Illinois. Excellent.
Excellent indeed.
Cool. So, a little generational thing. Now, growing up with Wayne's World, did that affect the kind of comedy that you listen to?
Definitely.
What kind of comedy?
Appreciated what it was. I valued it as a child as much as I do now. I definitely understood what they were about, which was being hilarious and rock and roll, which was a great combination.
Awesome. About the rock and roll. Now we were born in the '80s. This is obviously an '80s movie or early '90s movie. Kind of about the lifestyle of the '80s. Tell me a little bit something about the rock and roll time and what your perception as a kid was on that time, the time of Wayne's World.
My perception was definitely not as strong as it was now. I didn't realize what they were about or what they were doing, but at this point you could tell it was like a very grungy, very early 90s and like late 80s kind of feel to that show and to that band, and what they did and what they played.
Excellent. Well, Dr. James, thank you. This is all the time we have for today. Hopefully we can have you back for more rock blogs
Indeed.
in the past. Rock on, Boulder.
Take it
See
easy.
you later.